Welcome back, and if this is your first time watching, my name is Brandon and I sell men's clothing on eBay. This is day 53 of the What Sold series, where I show you my daily eBay sales. At the end of the video, I'll go over my net profit for the day. Let's not waste any time, let's jump right into those sales. So today was a pretty poor sales days, and honestly today's like these, I don't enjoy making these videos, but I'm committed to showing you guys my sales every single day, so let's just get right into them. The first sale of the day was this Lucky Brand Venice Burnout Thermal Henley shirt in a men's large. It took 28 days to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $25 plus shipping, and that was with a little bit of wear on it. So if not, it probably could have got about $5 more. So number two was a Barber flannel shirt in a men's small. It took 56 days to sell, and it sold for $5 plus shipping. It did have some significant flaws on it. That's why it only sold for $5. So number three was a Salt Valley Western shirt in a men's extra small. This was one of the Pearl Snap ones. This one took 24 days to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $15 plus shipping. I remember picking this up at the thrift, and I didn't think I was going to pick it up before I looked up the comps, but I wanted to look it up just to be sure, because an extra small, usually I'm not wanting to pick up any items in extra small, but the sell-through rate on this was actually pretty reasonable, and as you can see, it sold in 24 days, so not that bad. So number four was a Johari West button-up shirt in a men's large. This one took 32 days to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $20 plus shipping. These Johari West shirts usually do pretty well in the $20 to $30 range depending on size and print. So number five was a Levi's denim snap button shirt. It took 1 day to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $21 plus shipping. I love picking up these Levi's that are either the pearl snaps or the snap buttons, and they're denim. They always they always seem to sell really well, so I almost always pick them up as long as they're a reasonable price. So number six, this was actually the best sale of the day, was this vintage Aaron Crafts sweater. It was an adult small, and it's one of the ones that was made in Ireland. I'll show you guys the tag. I've actually picked this one, or picked up this brand up a few times, so it is somewhat common. You're not going to find it every day at the thrift, but you will find it multiple times probably throughout a year. But this one sold in 27 days for full price $50 plus shipping. So number seven was a Brooks Brothers blazer jacket in a men's 44L. This one took about 10 months to sell, and I took a best offer of $25 plus shipping. As you can see, I had it listed as high as $70. After 10 months, I was kind of happy to take any offer and just move on from it. I don't really like selling blazers. I probably shouldn't have picked this up. This just isn't an item that I normally sell. I don't like doing the measurements for it. And yeah, it's not really set up for my business, so I just need to leave these behind. Even though I think there is some good money to be made in blazers and suits, I think that they're just not set up for my business. So number eight, and the worst sale of the day was this Nike Tiger Woods polo shirt in a men's XL. I also included tall because it seemed like it was either stretched out or just super long. And this one sold in 21 days for a best offer of $3.69 plus shipping. So not a great sale. Probably should have never even listed it. But after I list an item, I'm probably not going to take it down unless it's been listed for quite a while. And I was just happy to take any offer and move this out of my store. So number nine was a Vans Vanphibian hybrid shorts, and they were a size men's 34. They took about 9 months to sell, and they sold for a best offer of $10 plus shipping. Not a great time of year to be selling swim trunks, so I am happy to move most of my swim trunks and board shorts that are left at any reasonable offer. So number 10 was a FootJoy golf polo shirt in a men's large. This one was new with tags, but it was embroidered on the sleeve with a Hyundai car embroidery. This one took 1.5 years to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $15 plus shipping. I probably just had it priced a little bit too high. Unfortunately, I think if I would have priced this at $29.95 or $24.95, it probably would have sold within 30 to 60 days and sold for full price. So I actually ended up losing money by pricing it too high. So number 11, and the final sale of the day, and probably my favorite sale of the day, was this Polo Ralph Lauren denim shirt. This one's called the Blair, and it was in a men's medium. It sold in 3 days for a best offer of $35 plus shipping. I absolutely love selling any unique Polo Ralph Lauren items, any of their sublines, any of the more unique items from them. I love selling them. They have great fan bases, so they're always in high demand as long as they're not just an everyday shirt. If there's something out of the ordinary and a little bit harder to find, then they're probably going to have multiple people that want to buy them and are willing to pay up for them. So keep an eye out for unique Polo Ralph Lauren items. But that's it for the sales. I told you it was a slow sales day. Let's go ahead and jump to the numbers. On October 23rd, we sold 11 items for a total gross sales of $305.80, giving us an average sale price of $27.80. Like I said, a really bad sales day, and I hate making the videos on these days, but it just is what it is. And like I said, I'm committed to these videos, so let's just go ahead and jump into the rest of the numbers. As you can see, the selling costs and net sales are inaccurate. It actually says that I spent more on my selling costs than my total gross sales. But like I said, eBay always has these inaccurate. Let me pull up what they really are. My selling costs were $118.89. The breakdown for that is $37.28 in eBay final value fees, $70.43 in shipping labels, and $11.18 in promoted listing fees. 6 of my 11 sales came via promoted listings, and I really needed those today. So I'm thankful for that. I promote all my items at 5%, and I'm happy to pay those fees. As you can see, this is a super bad sales day, and I didn't have to pay a lot of fees to eBay. People always complain about paying their fees to eBay, but if I'm paying eBay fees, that means that I am selling more and making more money myself. So I would have much rather had $1,000 in sales, paid eBay $100 more, and made a bunch more money. So don't get wrapped up in paying eBay the fees. That's just part of doing business, and the more fees you pay them, probably the more money you're making. So let's go ahead and take the selling costs as well as the taxes and fees collected by eBay away from the total sales amount, giving us our net sales of $172.60. We still need to take away our cost of goods. I currently use an average cost of goods of $13.21. If we multiply that by the 11 items sold, that gives us a total cost of goods of $145.31. If we take away the cost of goods away from the net sales, it gives us our net profit for the day of $27.29. That probably didn't even pay for the food that I ate today, so not a great day, obviously. We do work on averages, so did all these items cost me $13.21 that I sold today? No, but I also sold a lot more yesterday, and some of those items might have cost more than $13.21. So at the end of the month or at the end of the year, it all averages out. As long as we are making a good net profit for the day on average, then everything's fine. No need to be alarmed or be worried about only making a few bucks. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 54 of the What Sold series, and let's hope the sales are better. Peace.